we'll see. It doesn't look great, but yeah. Just how do I go live? All right. I guess this is live. I don't know. I've never been this confused. Okay, let me check. Let me check. Um, yeah. What I got? Hour left. Okay, cool. Let's see. I don't. You know, this is just a test. I want to see. Let me see here. No, not podcast, stupid. I can't tell if I'm live. I don't know if I'm live. No data stream in. Alright. Let's restart your streaming software. Okay, we should be good. Excellent connection. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so I could be live right now. I don't know. I'm very confused as to uh, is this live? I don't know. Uh, Not good in my opinion. Let me see if I can. Uh, huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's what's this? There's a lot of podcasts out there. Let me see if this is the page. This does not look like the page. Go. Oh no, this is definitely not the page. I don't, okay, alright, so I can't tell how to, I don't know what's going on here. I see a chat window, I see live stream, everything's connected, connection is good, I don't, stream health, stream settings, unlist live, once stream ends, no. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually live right now. I can't find it, so that's a little disturbing. Yeah, weird. So I don't know if I'm live. It shows excellent connection. Uh, oh, okay. So looks like, oh, that's why I'm looking at the wrong spot. Um, there we go. All right, I can see my live stream now, so it works. Cool. All right, so yeah, this is just a test. I've been live streaming on You know what? I know Instagram live streams too. I'll test this after. But today, I did Facebook. It worked out fine. Thinking, check out, do some live streaming for YouTube, see how that works out, what that looks like, and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some hot laps put in, kind of get warmed up to the track. Playing Automobilista 2 on PC, obviously. Um, I play on Xbox and PlayStation 2, so I'm just used to clarifying what system I'm playing on. Um, Doing the IMSA presets. The only thing I did change was instead of percentage of how much time I'll be driving, I went for, I think it's 5 laps for the main, no, 10 laps for the main race. Tires are blue, so I'm gonna be slipping and sliding everywhere. Brakes are blue, so it's not gonna stop me. So it's just gotta heat everything up and try to lay down something. Actually, you know what? I should just skip straight to qualifiers. This is just practice right now, so I know this track. I'm not very fast at it, but I know it. I think I can get like a low 150s, I think, and that's not very fast. I'm actually not that fast of a driver yet. I think I'm well enough that I can race with people who are fast, get out of their way if need be, or hang with them for a little bit at least, and then yeah, kind of end up going in my own direction after a while and being slow. But I do enjoy it, and that's why I do it. Yeah. Tonight, out at Daytona, they got Supercross. I did want to go to that, but at the same time, Sebring is coming 12th through the 15th of this month, and I was a little more interested. I've been to Supercross. I've been involved in motocross for a very long time. IMSA is something new to me. I'm still learning a lot when it comes to motorsports, and yeah, I definitely want to go check it out. I've become a fan of a few of the cars, and I would love to be able to check them out, see them out at the track and stuff. Maybe meet some drivers, talk to some people. I know my friend Shane, who he owns a car shop and sim racing shop, so I know he's gonna be there, so I'll probably stop by and check out some of his rigs and everything, because he does set up some of the sim rigs out there, and yeah, just go out there and have a good time. Whoa. Like this car ahead of me, the AO Racing, big fan of that. And it really comes down to, I was a fan of Porsche, thanks to sim racing. Saw Rexy, fell in love with it immediately, and then there was Roxy, and then Spike. So definitely a fan of the cars. I haven't dived into the drivers yet. There's a lot to learn, man. I'm used to motocross, where you basically have one pilot per vehicle. Sometimes it can be anywhere from 2 to 3 members on a team, but they all race individually. They all cover the whole race for themselves. I don't know what a second seat, third seat, fourth seat, or driver split. I don't know any of that yet. I haven't learned any of the drivers' names yet. Aside from the obvious Formula One drivers who get a lot of attention, especially in my feed for some reason. Verstappen, Lando. Sorry. I can't think of his name right now. I can see his face. He used to race for Mercedes in Ferrari now, but Hamilton. Good grief. But anyway, yeah, those are the only drivers I really know, name-wise. Good grief. What was my lap time on that? That was terrible. But yeah, no, just slowly getting into real life racing. It started off, man. This all started off, of course, as a kid, like in racing games. I'm a gamer, so started off with going all the way back to, back in the Cruising USA days and Daytona, all arcade stuff, and then got into the home console things where you got your Need for Speeds and Most Wanted and the Grid series when it came out, all the dirts, of course, um, Forza Horizon, Gran Turismo. I think I got up to three in Gran Turismo. Um, I know I had gotten Sport at one point, but I didn't have internet at the time, so was not playing Sport for very long. Uh, and then I play Gran Turismo 7 now. Um, Now and then, it's just I got spoiled as soon as Project Cars came out. When you have basically the game is racing. It's not about unlocking cars. It's not about any of that. It's about racing. So uh, car crafting or tuning and stuff like that is what becomes important, in my opinion, in sim racing. Now, if they throw in like a career mode or something like that, it's really bare bones, and for the most part, I mean, I think they would pretty much be wasting their time messing around with career modes anyway, because most people want to race online or do the single player racing, emulate some races that they've either seen, watched, or heard about, or just whatever they want to do. And that's the beauty of sim racing, is that it's not a game in that traditional sense of what a game is. Damn, I'm 7 seconds down. Such a different thing, man. I was just playing this thing earlier before I started live streaming, and I was going back and forth with one of the other drivers in the game, and taking the podium position, not podium, but the pole position. And now that I'm talking, I'm not even close. So very, very, very disappointing, because anytime I share this with you guys, I'm gonna be riding at my worst. Oh boy. But yeah, coming back to getting into the motorsport stuff. I started. I think my first taste of sim would probably have been Forza Motorsport, and then Project Cars, of course, really, really set the bar as far as what I was looking for as far as the sim racing. And then Dirt Rally, when it first came out, kind of it was hard, like transitioning from like Grid and all of those games, and even just the Dirt 1 through 5 or whatever it is. Just going from that style of racing, arcade racing, into Dirt Rally, wow, it was a huge difference, but a lot of fun to learn and get better at. And I think that's one of the big things about sim racing, is that a little more brutal than the arcade. And then started stepping up beyond that. I got my first, what I would call my first real simulator, which was Assetto Corsa on PC, and spent a great deal of time in the wall. And then I think, what was the next one I got? I believe it was Automobilista. Or was it R Factor? No, it was Race Room. That's what it was. I got Race Room after that. Loved that game. There's something about Race Room, man. Like, I don't play it for a while, and I jump in, and I'm like, why do I not play this more? And it's simply because it just doesn't have all the tracks that I want to race on. So that's its only, like, if they had all the tracks, like with the Automobilista, it has all the tracks I want, and I bought in every piece of download that they offer. So yeah, it's one of those where um it's one of those where if a game's gonna support all the things that I want to do, I'm definitely gonna support the game. And you know, now they got IMSA, so they're gonna have all the American tracks, all the tracks that the WeatherTech is gonna be um, hitting. So I'm excited about it, man. I can't wait till new DLC comes out with new cars and whatever. I don't know if they have the Mustang yet. I keep forgetting to check for that because I wanted to check out the Mustang GT. I did check out the Corvette, and Corvette did, I believe it was Corvette and Mustang 1 and 2 for the Rolex IMSA, the 20 Rolex 24 hour at Daytona. There's two American cars that took the podium. So as far as the GT3 class, I do not remember the hyperclass finishes. I just remember. I remember AO got out, and I was upset about that. I wanted to see them do a lot better, of course. And yeah, just overall, like I said, I'm just learning what this sport's all about, and taking my love for gaming into the real world, which is normally the other way around, right? Or I don't know. I don't know how that works. I just know that motocross, I got into motocross games because of motocross. Every time I got injured, I'd jump on a game and enjoy motocross that way until I was healed enough to get back on my bike. It seems to be the opposite. I started off in sim racing, or you know, racing cars and stuff like that, but never really took the sport itself in real life serious until lately. And now I'm kind of excited that Sebring is a track that's about an hour and a half away from where I live. So I'm excited to get out there and check out all the cars and the drivers and whatnot, and just kind of get into it all. Definitely a different environment. I'm actually a little nervous coming into this world so late. I mean, I don't know anything about it, and you know, when it comes to motocross, at least I can hold a half decent conversation with people when it comes to motocross, and kind of know what I'm talking about with motorsport. I know AO racing, and that's really it. That's like I said, I became a fan of Porsche because of Assetto Corsa Competizione. For some reason, I gelled with that car. Now, you know, I've said it before where, like, as a kid growing up, at least at my age, you know, you wanted a Lamborghini or you wanted a Ferrari. And when I got that game, I was like, oh man, this is going to be awesome. And I just did not gel with those cars. And then I jumped in the Porsche, and that was it. You know, I fell in love with it. I loved the way it handled. I loved the way just how quick and nimble that car was, and gelled with it fairly quickly. And it also taught me, I mean, apparently, when it comes to all the other hardcore sim racer videos and stuff that I've watched, they're saying like the Porsche is like one of the hardest cars to drive. So it also taught me how to drive every other car in the game, with a little bit of nuances here and there, like I believe it's the McLaren 720. It's one of those cars, you can get it where you want it, you just gotta ease on the throttle, because if you don't, you'll break traction really quick and slide out everywhere. I learned that the other night when I was playing online. I was like, you know, I want to try something other than Porsche, and I jumped into McLaren, and yeah, no, I was all over the place. So I just wanted to do a little donut there. You know, this is what I really wanted to see. I wanted to see the AO racing come back up with Spike, and yeah, trail him for a little bit. But no, I mean, I still got a lot to learn about the sport and what it offers. I follow the IMSA YouTube page now and trying to catch up on some racing. Just trying to keep up with the changes from GT3 to the GTP, PDD, EFG, Elemental Ps. That was tough enough to try to absorb. I mean, I understand the difference in classes, and I understand that, you know, there's an overall winner or position, and then there's the your class position. So I get all of that. I understand that, and I've been doing that here in game for a while now. So I didn't realize where I was on the track. What am I doing? I'm gonna get off the track. Wow. Test, test. My mute button's behind me. That's terrible. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump out of this, get right into qualifying, and probably just try that. We'll see what happens. Whoops. Okay, resume. How do I skip? Okay, return to pits. Skip to end and try to get to lap time 2:32. What? Oh, the best time was 2:01. Oh man, I really got to focus this time around. That was terrible. Yeah, I'm not even in the top 15. That is not good. That is not good. So let's see if I can qualify faster. And yeah, let's see. Let's go to drive. Should be a qualifying session. Looks like 14 minutes. I can never really tell the way this thing counts down. I mean, I think there's a bug in the. I don't know. I could be doing it wrong, but I think there's a bug in the presets. I had done this earlier with the Daytona, and I had 195 minutes, which was not even. It was supposed to be 9 minutes, but it turned out to be 195 minutes to race, and I was like, that's a bit much. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of that race. But yeah, let's see what happens. I know I have it set for 5 laps now, and we'll see where I can podium here as soon as I get a half decent time. At least getting the 150s. Just gotta do a couple out laps for tires warming up and brakes and all that. Once that's set in, then I'll start pushing a little bit. What team is this? I've seen this car and driver too. He's actually an older driver. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be cool to meet some of the drivers and stuff from the IMSA series and kind of get into this sport at a little more personal level. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So I'm hoping for good things to happen at Sebring, if I can even make it to Sebring. That is the goal, but you know how life can be. We'll see. I'm trying to warm up my tires a little quicker. Then get into a hot lap faster. Brakes look pretty good. Oof. Sebring's a rough track. I'm driving using the Fanatec CSL DD, and I got the universal hub with the Formula One rim, smaller rim. It kind of looks like a kart rim actually. It's really small. I like the smaller rims, and it is the V2. But not the universal, whatever, super hub or whatever that thing is. This I can just put on different steering wheels on this. I thought it would be cool to have for sure. I also have the McLaren wheel, which I do enjoy that wheel quite a bit as well. It's one of my favorite wheels, to be honest. I just like this one, especially in VR. It kind of matches up a little better as far as size. The McLaren wheel is a pretty decent sized wheel. It is a GT3 wheel versus like a Formula or kart wheel. Okay, wheels look fairly warm. might have some grip on them now. Come on. Okay, this next lap, I'm going to try to push it a little bit and see what kind of time I can get. Right now it's saying, I'm on pole, but everybody's still on their warm-up lap. So it's going to take a minute before their times completely destroy mine. Like I said, I want to try to get in the 150s. It'll put me closer to the front of the pack. The fast guys online, man, they're doing like 144s and 145s. I'm not that guy yet. I'm hoping to get there eventually. I've been playing online a little bit more. I've had issues with my internet, and this has been years. I live out in the sticks, so it's trying to find good solid internet and to go racing online was something that didn't happen for a really long time. We're talking years, and finally got to a setup now using Starlink, and it's been pretty good to me. Today wasn't its most performing it's ever been, but it's definitely, I'm able to live stream now. I can race online and all that good stuff. So come on. So definitely enjoy the racing just that touch more, being able to do it with the real drivers and stuff, but got a lot to learn. Definitely. I'm definitely not what I would consider one of the fast guys, so I would say I'm a good 8 to 10 seconds off at my peak, which I cannot maintain at race level. I can definitely do it as a hot lap, but these guys they're killing my hot lap time at race pace, so it's like, okay, got quite a bit to learn still. See, what's my time going to be on this one? 156. I can get a little faster than that. Get down to 154. So I can grab a couple more seconds here if this car doesn't slow me up too much. Trying to put in a decent lap so I can have a decent start. Oh man, sorry about that, buddy, but actually kind of happy all that happened because now you have to get around me. Alright, that was kind of dirty, but honestly wasn't expecting that late of a break, or that early of a break from the other cars. As you can tell, once I start focusing on racing, I will stop talking. I'm not a talker while I'm racing, that's for sure. Or playing Call of Duty or any of that. More of a... I cannot talk and race at the same time. It just doesn't work for me very well. There's a lot, like in sim racing, it's just so much more, you know. There's braking points and how long you trail brake and where can you hold it wide open. That's a 155. Let's see if I can get a little more out of it. If I can get a 154, I'll be happy. I don't have anything in front of me now, so maybe it's possible. I got a lot of open track. I don't think I'll hit anybody in any of the turns or anything like that. I don't think I'm going to catch up that quickly. Oh, that was terrible. Got a little loose there. I always think this turn is the next set of turns coming up, and sometimes I do not brake in time. Yeah, just watching my gauges and listening to the revs and stuff like that for shifting. Like I said, sim racing is just a different beast. So for me to talk while racing and trying to put down in detail without skipping a beat, man, they're all about it. And I, on the other hand, got a 154, so I think I'm good. I'm gonna go back to the pits and wait this one out while the internet tries to figure out what it's doing. Let's see, there we go. Alright. Welcome to, okay, yeah, cool. Can I change the title now? No, it won't let me do it while I'm in game. But yeah, there's a few drop-offs here and there. Skip to end. See. Oh, I did hold. Whoa, what is that car doing? Awesome. I did hold pole, so that's good. We'll see if I can maintain that. I just got to remember. Well, the tires are kind of warmed up, but I'm gonna definitely need to watch my braking in the beginning. It takes a few laps for the brakes warm up and get some good bite. That's another thing. I've been wanting to get Project Cars 3 for a long time, and I'm just here, I heard so many bad things about it, which is really sad because I was expecting a lot from Project Cars 3. The way they...
Back right corner.
Fuck.
3 wide, 2 left.
Alright, don't panic.
Half length behind.
They really hyped that game up, and I was really expecting, a great game to follow Project Cars 2, and it just wasn't. I was really disappointed in what I was seeing. I haven't actually played it, so as of late, I noticed I jump a lot around between Sims and
right. Is clear.
arcade games, so I keep forgetting about the brakes. Oh, they look good. Look better than my tires right now. Ooh, nice little love tap.
Left. He's still there.
What was that, Lamborghini?
Still left.
Being a little aggressive. Well, this is not working out. I gotta wait for these cars to go through. I mean, I could be a bonehead and just jump out in front, but looks like I'm gonna have to go all the way back into, what, 50th? 46th place? Oh, 45th. Alright, well that sucked. Well, hopefully I can make it through the GT3 field, or GDT and GDP and GDPDH and GP LMP. Still learning the naming conventions, as you can tell. That was a bummer. Real bummer. Now the AI is actually pretty good in this game. I'm surprised that ended like that, normally it wouldn't be so. I mean, they can be a little aggressive, but to just spin me out like that, I don't know. That seemed a little weird. I don't know if my driving line was just bad or. Yeah, like I said, still learning a lot. I do a lot of offline driving simply because I don't want to be that menace in online lobbies. But I have been playing a lot more online lately, and having fun with it. And you know, for the most part, I think I have just maybe too much respect for the community. So if I start flipping out or doing something shady, I'll come off the track and let people around me and stuff. I don't feel like I'm in a winner's position yet. When I do feel like I've gotten there, then of course I'm going to step up my aggression. But right now I'm really passive online, just for the fun of it all. I haven't done the LFM racing or anything like that, just in-game stuff for AMS2, and I'm having fun with it. And there's some pretty fast guys online too, so there's quite a bit I can learn from them.
One right.
Just trying to get past this GT3 field.
Right.
I don't know why I braked there. I didn't know where I was.
You are clear. One length back. On your left.
There's Rexy.
Right side. You are clear.
Alright. Why is it? Oh, this is not good. I've been streaming the wrong screen this whole time. See if I could fix that real quick in the middle of a race. Why not? Why not? Looks like I'm gonna have to catch back up again. There we go. That's the screen I wanted to be displaying. That's not cool that I got that all jacked up. Alright. Oh, trying to jump back in the race, get back around the GT3 cars. I got a few laps to do it in. Let's see, 7 more laps. I doubt seriously I'm gonna even come close to top 10, but you know, there's always
Left side.
weird
You're clear.
optional things I can do to get around cars.
Right. You are clear. Car on your left. One left. You're clear.
Alright, what am I in? 29?
One right.
Moved up quite a bit. Oh, little love tap there.
Clear.
What is it with Lamborghini?
Car
Their
left.
LMP car also tried to take me out.
Left side.
Or they did take me out.
You are clear.
Right in the beginning. Guess they're just more of an aggressive car. I don't know. Alright. Alright, I think it's the last of the GT3 class.
Left side. Still there. Still on your left.
Feeling a little boxed in there. I'm gonna try to take the inside here. Nope. There we
You're
go.
clear.
Got some room to get around.
You're clear.
Alright, I got some open track, and hopefully I can catch up with the LMP cars. think I'm in a hypercar, so I should have the speed to catch up to those other cars. But the front of the pack, I pretty much lost out on that. Where I am on the track. It's not good. Stay on the track there, buddy. Alright, what do I got? Okay, they're already coming through the turn. I got this long straight to kind of blast through and hopefully make up a little bit of time. Trying to hold traction without sliding out on that particular turn is insane. I can't imagine what it would be like to be in a real car with that kind of such an aggressive course to drive. It's bumpy, and it's not like these cars are slouches. You know, they're cooking around the track, so I'm sure they're bodies are worn out after 12 hours of this track. Alright. Gotta trust the car a little more. I feel like I got a lot more grip than I had before, so. Long stretch. Oh, I should be catching up with the LMP cars soon. Still, oh, and there it is. I broke loose. And I was starting to catch up a little bit there. It would have been fun to battling up there. And 6 laps now, got 4 laps to go. Making more mistakes. Sweet. No! Damn it. Okay, I need to relax. Drive within my means again. Starting to pick up a flow of the track. Making stupid mistakes. I notice I do that a lot once I try to get locked in, and I'll make one mistake, and then it's like after that I'm like, okay, you gotta push that much harder because you made a mistake and you're falling behind. So I end up making another mistake. So something I'm definitely working on, like trying to remember, get the flow back, get the flow state, nail your braking, nail your turns, and I was getting close to the back of that LMP pack and came through this turn way too hot, hotter than I normally would, applied more brakes than I normally would, and just broke traction, and that mistake led to that last one. So I just need to just drive, you know, just drive. I'll catch him. I got 3 laps to do so, if not. Alright, here we go. Okay, we're getting close. Alright, I'm starting to see tail lights now, so that's good. There we go. Sebring is definitely one of those tracks where it's got a few elements that makes it so unique. Now, there's no elevation. Like, I enjoy elevation tracks for sure, like the Nürburgring, Nordschleifen, Walking Glen, Mole Sport. Oh, Mole Sport has just got some of the most... Oh, come on. See, and that's what I get. That's what I get. I got close. Now I get to go all the way back again. Oh, where am I at? 22? Alright. But, yeah, no, Mo Sport. The elevation in that track is a lot of fun. The off-cambered. There's 2 turns coming off camber, and eventually, I don't know if it's turned the second off camber or the first one, I can't remember, but you can pretty much hold that thing wide open. I know when I first was racing that track, I kept going a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, until I realized I could really just hold it wide open. You got to brake heavy coming into the turn after that, but I mean, it's so much fun. I do enjoy the elevation. But what this track offers outside of elevation is definitely, when you start picking up the flow state on this track, it's got a great feel to it. The aggression in the bumps and everything else, these turns here, my brain keeps going up one more turn when I hit this turn, so that's why I came in way too hot. Alright, here we go. I keep thinking I'm here, and then this is where I keep not putting the brakes enough for that previous turn where I spun out, so yeah. And I keep forgetting this one I can hold it wide open with a little bit of faith. Definitely get on the brakes for that first brake marker. You got another one right here, it's kind of tight. Long straight. Man, I was just starting to see some lights too. That bums me out a little bit. Don't get overzealous again. Alright. Let's see if I can hold it together for the last 2 laps. Well, I thought I was going to be competitive. My lap times was saying otherwise. And qualified pole. I was like, oh yeah, I got this. No, I did not got this. see if I can at least get the 20th place. That's my new goal now. Not to win, but to get in the 20th in the last 2 laps of the race here. Alright, I'm seeing the back end of the cars again. Let's see if I can make anything happen on this last lap. Braked way early. Should be able to exit a lot faster though. Pushing a little too hard. Trying to cut in sooner and get back on the throttle in the same place as I would normally. But I'm changing my lineup so much that I'm riding very, very unstable. But I feel close. You know, I just hopefully I can catch up. Oh, this is GT3. And I'm not gonna make up any positions like this.
1 length behind.
It looks like LMP cars up front, so hopefully, I'm not gonna make any moves. It's way too late in the lap now. Oh, maybe.
Left. 1
Did I
left.
get the 20th? Yes! Goal achieved. Oh, thus far, I could spin out right here and just ruin it all. There we go. Alright. Well, there you go. Test completed on, we got test completed on YouTube. Alright.